What's going on, man? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? If you're looking for somebody to talk to, make you laugh, and many more. What's going on, man? It's your boy Kel, and I'm the guy you're looking for. Welcome to the channel, man. Once again, man, anybody that tuned in, I appreciate y'all. You could be anywhere in this world. You decided to come chill with your boy Kel. Just don't forget that I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We got a banger. You know what I'm saying? We got a banger. But before we start, man, shout out to the W. Shout out to the W. That's D-U-B-B-Y. Man, go to W.com. Scan the perimeter. See what you like. They got everything. Hats, hoodies, everything. Clean, good quality energy, man. They also have hydration drinks. I know you dehydrated out there. Go tap into the W. Simple. But yeah, man, once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got a banger today, man. We got a banger. This is shout out to Tyler Oliveira. Hey, listen, sorry, Tyler. I'm not good with last names. I'm sorry. But our video, man, today is Disneyland for the drug addicts. Drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? It's a banger. Tyler be dropping those bangers. So we're going to react to it, man. Let's get to it. Yeah, man. Let's get to the video, man. Let's see what he talking about, man. This
is Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay.
The epicenter of Canada's overdose epidemic and where drug addicts come to die.
I can buy my fentanyl right off my doctor.
And I've been smoking crack all day. It's not...
What?
He been smoking crack all day. Sir. Put it down, sir. And look at this person right here. Fiend out. He already had his breakfast. His dinner of the crack. There's a lot going on back here.
No, I hear you.
It's the drug user.
We've gone so far as to provide drugs to people from a vending machine.
Huh? In January 20...
Vending machine? Hold up, Canada, y'all too advanced for the druggies. They don't need to be doing all that. Y'all too advanced for the druggies.
23, British Columbia.
Oh, he leaning. Oh, he big leaning. This is a public service announcement. Put down the drugs, guys. Put down the drugs.
Columbia became the first and only
province
in Canada to decriminalize small amounts of hard drugs.
All drugs are good and balanced. God made all drugs.
In an effort to destigmatize drug use, reduce criminal prosecution, and encourage drug users to seek out medical help.
These people are insane. They have no life to begin with. Oh, wow. And it's done in the open.
1 year into the experiment, though, BC drug overdose deaths reached record highs, with 7 people...
Hold up, let's go back, because unregulated drug death 2024. This is a study in 2024. 572 deaths, 15% on street, sidewalks, and parks, inside residence shelters and supportive housing, 84%. Crazy work.
Highs, with 7 people dying every day, prompting the government to recriminalize the use and possession of drugs in public in April 2024. But was Canada's decriminalization experiment a complete failure, or was it just missing a few other critical pieces in this puzzle of solving addiction? I pulled up to downtown East Hastings at night to see if people were still using drugs in public, and what the solution to this epidemic might be. And with bongs and shiesties available on every corner store, I was curious what some of the business owners in East Hastings thought about the situation. All right,
Now I want to welcome you to Paraphernalia Bazaar. We got shiesties, we got bongs, we got it all. Infinite drug paraphernalia to use drugs.
Listen, man, I understand what he mean, but you can't decriminalize the gas, the Zaza. That's for the Zaza. Yeah.
Do a lot of people come in here and buy a bong for like meth, fentanyl, that sort of thing? Most probably. How is it safe out here as a business owner and employee?
Not that much safe,
Okay.
but the thing is, if you are good to these people, they are good to you as well.
Yo, how you doing? Do you get boosted often?
Yes.
Did you have to put that door in so people stole less?
Yes, the boss put that in.
Okay.
For safety.
And is that a new phenomenon, or is that
that's
new? When?
Oh, past couple years.
Okay. Do a lot of drug users come in here, buy a bong, smoke some fentanyl in it?
I have no idea.
Okay, heard. Do we got gangsters coming in here buying shiesties? And look at this. We're gonna expose them. We got thief. Question for you guys.
They most likely on the pack.
Often?
That
Sometimes.
mess.
Do you see it end up right on the streets afterwards?
No, but they can run, that's what happens.
Okay. Or do the police do anything right now?
They try to help, but
Yeah.
always a little bit late, but they
Okay.
try to help us too.
Is it like a daily occurrence, would you say?
So once in a while for sure,
Yeah.
but it all depends on their activities.
Sure.
So much in drugs, they don't know what they do, that's what happens.
Has it gotten better or worse last 4 or 5 years?
It's getting worse now.
Once again, it is quite easy to get some drug paraphernalia. And of course, you got the food desert items right here. You got 3 cereal boxes for $15. Knives, only $25. All hats, only $25. Spend $50 on a bong and torch. Get free butane, 3 butane for only $10. How is it running a shop?
The people be huffing the butane though. Y'all gotta be careful.
They get crazy?
Yeah.
Are these here to prevent like a robbery or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get boosted from often?
Yeah.
Yeah. This place is looking pretty dilapidated. More bongs. More bongs. Bongs. It's easier
That's
to get a bong
Pacquiao
than it
season.
is a monster.
And not to mention needles, foil, and anything else you might need to support your crippling drug addiction. It's almost
Hey,
like
big bro, leaning.
nonprofits and NGOs are incentivized to help keep these people addicted to drugs rather than guiding them towards rehabilitation and sobriety.
And I've been smoking crack all day.
Oh,
It's not.
No, I hear you.
Hey, I've been smoking crack all day. He said it so like it was just a thing. Sir, put down the drugs. Put down put down the crack.
It's the drug user. Right.
My question though is reduce the harm, keep that person alive. But if there's no emphasis on helping that person detox, get into rehab at some point, if you can get acutely poisoned much faster with something like this, then maybe alcohol is my argument. Government's not going out handing out vodka shots, right?
My
to
generation
alcoholics.
didn't face these problems. I'm
Fentanyl?
56 years old, yeah.
Fentanyl's crazy.
It is. I don't want to go off the deep end on
Yeah.
conspiracy theories.
Please do.
The government controls the drug trade and always has.
Sure.
You go back to the East India Trading Company and the opium wars. You know, what we did to India and China back in the day,
Yeah,
what the
terrible.
British Empire did. But why would they ever give up the most valuable commodity on the planet?
Do you think this is the reverse of the opium war?
It's interesting to
Hey, big bro in the background about to go stupid. Oh, he got a big rock. Look at him. For one thing, the fit is crazy. He got the jacket with the hoodie on underneath, right? Sweatpants, dress shoes. Okay. Is it cold outside? Because as I was scanning his perimeter, as I was scanning him, I was scanning Big Bro down here. Got the toes out. He got the bunions out. But he got a shoe on right here. Hey, listen, guys, stay off the crack.
consider China as the #1 supplier of fentanyl. I don't know that that's true.
Oh, he geeked right here.
#1 supplier of fentanyl.
Oh, he on the deep end. Hey. He on the deep end.
I don't know that that's true,
Okay.
though. It's good propaganda. So let's make people like me the bad guy. Let's make people like them the bad guy. Let's make the unwanted middle children the bad guy. Yeah, let's discriminate against them. Junkies, homeless,
like addicts.
They'd rather complain about the shit in the alley than give us a porta potty.
I get your point, right? Why discriminate these people? Why stigmatize these people? But it seems
Oh, yeah,
questionable
he
to
big
not
geeked
stigmatize
up.
the drug use, right? Why not stigmatize the activity that's causing people to die, you know?
Well, we're supporting the law enforcement agendas by electing these governments and allowing these governments to pursue law enforcement agendas that criminalize drugs And while doing so, we've created a black market economy that enables terrorists.
What do we have right
Now, although I completely understand what he is saying, but we also got to realize that you are, in fact, 56-year-old man. You got to be real with yourself, bro. You put yourself in that situation. Now, I will say some people just simply get injured, and a doctor will prescribe them something and then they get addicted to it, and then it's like a gateway. I completely understand that. We're not talking about them. Whew, push them over there. We talk about the curious ones that actually go and try these things. You have to put blame on yourself. You can't always put everything on the government, although the government may be doing some crazy stuff. You can't always put everything on the government, man. Sometimes you as a grown individual got to take some type of accountability for the choices you make. Can't blame everybody.
here? Is this a little
No offense.
boosted market here? No judgment, just curious.
No, stuff that I own
You're selling your
on my
goods.
travels.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because I had to come up with some.
Let's scan what he trying to sell. We got a couple Scullies. Got some hair treatment. Got a stapler. Okay, he got a used spoon and fork. Okay. Okay, we got a couple. Okay, I don't know what this is that a roller? Okay. Got some scotch tape. Got an umbrella. I ain't buying none of that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not buying none of that.
Money to help somebody. She's in big trouble, and I've come up with now $65.
Okay.
And she needs 70.
People
she's
are
paying off debts, I assume.
People are
You betcha.
How common is
people
that? 'Cause
are
I hear
buying
Welfare Wednesday. That's when you get checked in.
buying these
If you
things.
get debts and welfare day, you don't get the pay.
Yeah.
They give you some time, right? And if you pay 1/3 of it or something like she is, I'm helping her. She's gonna get an extension of time, and she can go sell her ass or whatever, to get some.
Selling her body.
Yeah, selling her body or whatever. Yeah, I told her I'd give it till 8 o'clock.
You know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna make it 70. Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
How are the streets these days? What's going on?
A lot of gang running.
That's what we hear. A lot of Montreal East Coast gangs have come in.
I don't know about that. There's ones that's been here for all along, so
So local gangs is what you're seeing?
that's what I see.
Is it safe out here?
As long as you don't have big debts that you haven't skipped on.
How long have you lived out in the streets, if I may ask?
I'm not. I live in.
Oh, you SRO?
Yeah.
How is the SRO? We've heard a lot of different
I
thoughts.
was in a really crappy one for like 16 years. I hated it. It was very unhealthy, unclean. I'm in a cleaner one now, but it's got other crap. The social issues are a little more of an issue.
The safe injection side doesn't do nothing. They say we want to save these people.
Like harm reduction.
Harm reduction and save their life. They have no life to begin with. I mean, these people are insane.
So you think the government's investing in people who are too far gone? Is that
They
kind of what you're
need
saying?
a recovery program.
Some more emphasis on detox, rehab, treatment?
They have to invest on this,
Okay.
and get rid of the safe injection site, whatever you call it.
Or speaking of which, as we speak, this young man is pulling out the
And he just doing it so cleanly, like it was just another day on the job.
torch, and he is going to light some meth, fentanyl.
That's
heroin,
crazy.
Maybe.
Oh, wow. And it's done in the open, but it's exactly legal in a way,
Yeah, apparently
Yes.
it's been recriminalized though.
Oh, it's all right, but they still do.
Exactly.
And
Just
they
cops
still-
walking by, they don't do anything. So I'm asking folks their thoughts on if the sort of harm reduction is helping or hurting.
It's kind of enabling in a way, but at the same time, it is. It could be run differently. You could put it that way. It would help if it was done properly.
Said us. Do you use anything?
Fentanyl and a little bit of meth here and there. Smoke weed every day though.
How many times?
He said that like it was just like, oh yeah, I just do a little crack, little meth, just the usual. Smoke a little weed every day, just vibing out. That's crazy. He said it so calmly, sir. You doing meth? You come to the States, sir. We're booing you.
You died.
That's a hard question. Man.
That's a crazy question, but every time I ask it, the fentanyl user, they answer 2, 3.
Oh yeah, he just got busy.
Everything in my life, man.
Yeah, can be done to fix all this. Do you think if someone offered you like, yo, you want to get in detox right now, you take them up on it?
No, because I don't think that shit works, man.
Yeah.
You have to be ready. It's your decision. You can't help anybody who doesn't want to help themselves, right?
Do you think
think the housing first approach works? Like, get in the house. Have you seen a lot of people overdose in those houses and the SROs they've been given?
I lived in the Molson down on Hastings and Main, right in the center of it all, and we've had a few.
It's crazy because, like, although his dress choice is really throwing me off, if he would have never said he did meth, you wouldn't even know. I ain't gonna cap. I am a little oblivious with things, but I genuinely didn't think like, he must be doing, you know what I'm saying? Maybe smoke a little gas, but I didn't think meth.
I mean, in the last 2
It's crazy.
years, it's going to happen anywhere the drugs are, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the drug problem is really bad. I think there's always been somewhat of a problem, but since 2016, it's become an epidemic, and it doesn't seem to be getting much better. Hopefully it will.
Do you think the harm reduction has helped people get off the drugs out here, or has it kind of worsened the situation?
I don't know, man. 6 to 1, half and the other, right? I'm coming from a city where the harm reduction is few and far between, and that doesn't help the scene either, right? So it's like, is there overabundance? Maybe, but when it comes to like quick access is quick access, right? The user's going to use, right? No one's getting clean or safe unless they want to, right?
Do you know many people who use safe injection sites out here? Are those pretty good? Or
I've worked that one, yeah.
yeah?
Actually,
How was that experience?
That's good. I find those to be very helpful, especially for the type of drugs that get used down here. Heavy sedative type drugs. To have a safe injection site is huge for females, I would imagine.
So is this a boosted little setup we have here?
Absolutely not. This is all my personal stuff. I used to do that until it became hard on my heart.
What are your thoughts on the harm reduction out here? Is that working or is it not working?
It's a good thing, actually. I couldn't imagine living, sharing needles and getting by that way. It saves lives.
How long you been out here in East Hastings?
My whole life. I was born in
Oh, big bro, leaning.
This is where I come to sin and.
You got scoliosis.
Disneyland of drugs out here, yeah?
Yeah.
Has it always been that way since you've been here?
To different degrees.
Yeah.
15 years ago, it was like China White.
Heard?
And heroin, and now it's all fentanyl. Really, I don't think it's healthy for you.
Yeah.
It's really bad for
Are
you.
you seeing xylazine and trank out here too?
Yeah, and I'm crippled. I can barely
Dang, everybody.
walk now because of that xylazine.
Goodness, everybody leaning.
Does not look comfortable.
For me to go 2 or 3 blocks, it takes an hour. It's not fun.
Did you know that this would be the side effect, the back bending? Like, if there's any kid out there who's trying fentanyl, would you recommend they try xylazine or trank?
No, never.
How many times have you died out here?
I've got.
Hey, I'm sorry, but just go like an off note. Bro, what does this wall say, bro? I didn't. I was paying attention. Then it threw me off. That's funny. I mean, did they not see it said wet paint? Wanted to know.
A weird thing. I'm really immune to drugs. I don't overdose. I've been doing it for 30 years.
What's the biggest drug of choice out here right now?
30 years. I think it's about time to pack it up, brother.
Fentanyl?
Probably fentanyl and coke and speed, and there's crackheads everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess my last question is, have you had any friends or family die out here you've seen?
Oh, yeah. The building I live in, every week somebody's bumping off.
Are you an SRO?
Yeah. And it's hell. I got a drug dealer and a hooker girlfriend, and I live in between the two of them.
You wanted to get so... Yeah. Is it just because you're close to so many active drug users and drug dealers?
Exactly, yeah. Down here, you can't get it that way. Your doctor will give you the drugs. I can buy my fentanyl right off my doctor.
More people out here using drugs since like 2016?
Which is crazy.
Or?
Yeah, a lot less
That's crazy.
people out here using drugs because a lot of people have died with the fentanyl crisis and all that has gone on. You can OD and die from taking a dragon, where with heroin, that would hardly ever put you down.
By dragon, you mean?
When you smoke like a little bit on tinfoil.
I went to right over there, they gave me some foil and some needles.
Oh, yeah. That's like, it's called harm reduction.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's helping the situation or helping more people die eventually?
I don't know. That's the argument, right? It can be looked at either way, and people are dying here. It's escalating, and that's kind of what the dark side of what's going on here the past couple of years is what's happening. And I don't believe that the police are purposely trying to go out and kill people, but they're looking the other way while people are dying and allowing it to happen.
But let me tell you, the thing that people don't know about this area, it's really important when the face isn't shown because there's lots of extortion. The women are actually the people that run this street, and they're all very mentally ill, and they're very erratic, and you don't know if you're just going to get clipped off the side of the head when you're just sitting there minding your own business. I got the beaten out of me. It was a couple days before Welfare Day. It was around.
Yeah, big bro back there tweaking. Look at him. Yeah, he long gone. That brother gone. Yeah, he gone.
At 8 p.m. I was walking through that tunnel thing over there.
Yeah, he
and she
tweaking
just
out.
beat the living shit out of me, like my eyes.
For no reason.
Well, she wanted my bag, and she's been harassing me for months and months because she's a lesbian. I don't know what her deal was. And I was black and covered in blood, and then the cops were sitting right there, and I was running to them, yelling, please help, covered in blood. It stung so bad because the blood and the tears, it really hurts. And the cop is like, well, we're here on something else. I'm like, well, I don't have a phone. I'm broke. Welfare won't pay me for the past 3 months. It's very dangerous. You shoplift and you try to not hurt people as much as you can, right?
As I walk through alleys full of limp corpses.
How y'all doing? Hi.
Little pop-up shops full of stolen goods.
We got a little Chinatown market right here. We got some wares. Take a look at the wares.
And the
That's
occasional
crazy.
rat.
Yo, double rat. Damn, you know you're in it when you got rats.
You have to wonder how any of this is really compassion. Have we as a society just given up on these people and decided that giving them the tools they need to overdose until they finally die is the best option available?
Before I go deeper into East Hastings, in this era of media bias and corruption, it's tough to know what's fake news and what's real news.
But luckily, Straight Arrow News delivers fact-based reporting straight down the center.
Using their Media Mist tool, you can stay up to date on news that the mainstream news outlets don't cover on both the right and the left, like Tucker Carlson going back to Russia to interview Foreign Minister Lavrov on the left, and Michigan GOP lawmakers saying gay marriage should be illegal again on the right side, helping you get the full picture of what's going on in this world while avoiding media bias. As I edited this video, I learned that the Georgian opposition leader has been arrested after 6 days straight of protesting, and that Romania's election has been called off after accusations of Russian election interference. And if you want to learn more about a story, their media landscape tool displays the news outlets covering the story and groups them according to their bias. And if you want to find the original coverage from the news outlets that covered it, you can just click the outlet's icon and it'll take you directly to the coverage. If you want to stay informed, navigate misinformation, and avoid media bias, go to san.com/Tyler Oliveira for free. That's san.com/Tyler Oliveira. Thanks, Straight Arrow News. Back to the streets. Question for you, boss. You lighting the Fent? Fent? Yeah, all right. I lighting a little Fent to end the night out here. Hopefully not permanently. What are you smoking at? What is it? Fent?
As anyone with an IQ over 80 that's not in denial can realize that the infinite number of bongs available for sale on nearly every corner of East Hastings are being used for mostly anything but weed or tobacco, you understand that East Hastings is a black hole that gives drug addicts everything they need to destroy themselves. And it was clear that the recriminalization of drug use and possession in public did not seem to observably reduce any of it.
All right, boss, who am I here with?
I'm Derek.
How long you been out here?
We've been here in Granville 15, 16 years, something like that.
Has it gotten better or worse since you first got here? Way worse?
Way worse, dude.
How so, boss?
People they real people think it's gory. They steal from their friends, you know. It's
I'm glad he got subtitles, cause what is you saying, big bro?
pretty bad down here, man.
Yeah. You think it's mostly
He
fentanyl
definitely
that's
on that
causing a lot of
package.
problems out here?
I really do, honestly. Honestly.
Not only fentanyl, a lot of lazy parenting too. Spank your kids more often. Put them in line. You know, it is what it is.
So I see these bongs everywhere too. Are most people buying the bongs and using it to smoke like fentanyl, heroin, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on the harm reduction out here? Is it helping or hurting folks?
50-50. I think you're enabling people, but at the same time, you're hurting people at the same time, I think, right?
They save a lot of lives, but, you know, they hurt a lot of lives too, right?
What's up? Oh, we're just interviewing folks out here. Bad news? Yeah. Like right here or just in general?
In general.
Okay. We're just making sure everyone's cool with it before we roll.
It's your choice, bro.
What do you mean? We're peace-loving guys.
Me too, bro.
Okay, all right, we're chilling though. We're trying to talk about harm reduction and if it's benefiting or hurting folks out here. But I think low-key he's gonna kill us maybe if we keep goofing around here. Is he chill?
Then he won't do that. He can't do that because I won't let him.
I look across the street, I see Insight right here, right? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What do you think?
It's a great thing. Ever since it's been up, many lives have been saved. I haven't heard of anybody ever OD and pass away in there yet.
Do you think it enables any drug use, or is it mostly all good and helps keep people safe when they do OD?
I think it's a bit of both. It is enabling in some way. It does, right? I came down here when I was 19, and I remember I used to visit my mom down here, seeing all the parties happen and everything, and I saw the parties my mom had and that, and as soon as I was 19, I was only supposed to go to the dentist here. My appointment was in the afternoon. I got here in the morning, and I thought I'd go meet my mom's friends, and I've been here ever since I was 19 and never left. My dad passed away down here. He used to drink they tried doing harm reduction for alcohol as well, you know? Seriously, it has saved lives. I wish there was a lot more that people would understand, you know? And,
What do you think is misunderstood right now?
that it's saving lives.
Is it too easy to get drugs out here right now, or is it that you're going to get them somehow? Might as well make it easy and make it safe? What do you think?
It's easy and it's not easy. Down here for 30 years, you know, you've done here 30 years, you earn your respect down here. Back in the day, then people never used to steal off each other down here. Anybody that did that, they were kicked off the block then, but now it's just crazy. But I really want to get clean myself and be down here because I went to school to be addiction counseling. I had 2 exams and 2 rewrites, and I would have my diploma. I relapsed. That was when my mom passed away, and I want to get clean and be down here and help other people.
Have you asked for detox?
Not yet.
You're not ready yet?
I'm pretty close to being.
Yeah.
I used to be standing straight. I'm not anymore. I'm leaned over now.
Yeah. Does that do the trick? Yeah.
And I want, you know, my boyfriend, we want to get married, and then I want to walk down that aisle standing straight, you know?
I hope you get sober one day if that's what you want, you know? I think I don't want to see you die. You don't want to die out here.
I want to help people.
Yeah. I think your story can inspire a lot of people too.
Thank you.
She sound like she got a good heart though, man. Genuinely.
We saw you today, you know, it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I know. It's a crazy world, right?
And it inspired me to,
Yeah.
inspired me to want to.
So you're going to do it? Yeah, I want you to get clean. I want you to get sober. I don't want you to die. And I just met you, but you seem like a sweetheart. You have a safe night, okay? That's okay. All right. While the harm reduction is theoretically here to help prevent overdoses, save lives, and reduce the spread of disease, I can't help but wonder if in Vancouver's attempt to copy the Portuguese model of handling drug addiction, that they've forgotten that harm reduction is a means to an end. One of many tools used in an incentive-based approach to help encourage drug addicts to reintegrate into society, get a job, treating their addiction as a health crisis rather than criminal activity. If only there was a highly qualified doctor who has studied this issue for the last 20 years that might have a practical solution to treating Canada's drug epidemic. I want you to tell me about the research you were conducting, how it eventually was ordered to be destroyed, and what you found throughout that research.
That first mentor that I mentioned, Bruce Alexander, people who know addiction will likely link his name with some studies that were known as the Rat Park experiments.
Okay.
What Bruce showed in that work, and it had a big influence on me, was that rats living in isolation, given a choice between morphine and chow, tended to consume quite a bit of morphine. But if you took those same rats, even after they became dependent on morphine in isolation, and you moved them into a park-like setting where they're living with other rats and they've got lots of stuff to do, they will switch their preference and instead orient to chow. It's like a natural intervention. Part of what inspired this was when Vietnam veterans had been identified in the 70s as addicted to heroin. The nutshell story is that they returned, and very few of them had ongoing problems with heroin, and very few of them who made that change accessed any form of treatment. Again, it was a result of the environment. And even if they have access to morphine, you expose them literally to better things to do. That's an involuntary type of intervention.
Okay.
What about intervening voluntarily? Could we simply go up to people on the street and say, hey, you're clearly struggling with a bunch of things. I've got some things to offer you. Does any of it sound good? One of the studies that we did along these lines involved offering people choices of housing. Housing in intact buildings where the sort of the social mix was already established. It was people paying rent, going about their lives. And our responsibility was to make sure that our clients who moved in were sufficiently supported so that they would be successful.
How did that play out?
People with clinical backgrounds were some of the most pessimistic that this is not going to work, people are not going to change, landlords aren't going to rent to you, if they do they're going to regret it. Again, this is like from the people who are supposed to be helping, but we went ahead and did it, and it was successful. We randomly assigned people who had been homeless, it turned out, for about 10 years. We randomly assigned people to receive usual care, which here in BC costs about $55,000 per person per year. Shelters, street outreach supports, those kinds of things. Then we randomly assigned people to the intervention I described, where they're given choices and responsibilities and support. A third condition was people being housed all together. We had 107 people all living together in the same building with a team on site.
That's kind of like the SROs, right?
It's SROs on steroids, though. What if we were to do as we did, shift the incentives, shift the things on the positive side of the ledger that would be incentives for change? So yes, you can move into this apartment, but if you're going to move into this, you can't be having dealers and other people over to the apartment to use drugs, because that's going to get you in trouble with your neighbors. Over time, they start to think about, well, gosh, returning to work. One of the things that struck me as most poignant was when people would think about reconnecting with their kids. And those kinds of thoughts about my potential future self are closely related to people's motivation for changing their use of drugs. If people are arrested, brought before a judge, and are not presented with choices, but are instead say, look, you can either go to jail or you can go through this intensive treatment program. It's going to take about a year, and you must remain drug-free throughout. They really need to be separated from drug using and the drug scene urgently and immediately in order to have a good chance of survival.
What did the government do in response to your research, which seems like a solution to a lot
He
of
seemed
these
like he got
problems?
it. He got it
Research
down
built up
packed.
over 20 years. Several investigators, a lot of PhD trainees developed their research and adding to this pool of data. And we got to the point of drawing it all together and saying we put together a proposal to begin scaling up effective supports for people in multiple regions of BC and evaluating what we were doing. And we presented that to the government. And what I didn't know when I made this recommendation, this presentation, is that the government had already committed financially to a massive expansion of housing people altogether and providing them with drugs. Because I'm an honest person. And
That's crazy.
I thought I was speaking to people with integrity.
Sure.
That's crazy. So basically, they're basically just helping them with their addiction instead of trying to get them out of it. That's crazy. That's
I
wicked.
said one of the things we're going to be able to do with this updated information is evaluate some of the public services that have been operating through the COVID years, during which we had expanded this model of congregating people together. 1 week after I made this presentation to deputy ministers, we received a letter from the government ordering us to immediately destroy all of the data and sanitize hard drives. And
20 years of work down the drain.
I mean, massive data holdings.
That's
covering,
crazy.
Like about 250,000 people.
It's because the government is making a lot of money off of it. Why would they stop something that they're making
Our
like
government
ridiculous
committed
amount of money
very
off of?
heavily to a frontier in the use of pharmaceuticals. And this is taking the model of prescribing drugs and decoupling it from any kind of a long-term program or plan that's designed to help people socially reintegrate. We've gone so far as to provide drugs to people from a vending machine type of device, right?
Drugs in the vending machine is wicked work.
Right here. And the government wrote about this as the beginning of a kind of a global revolution. So far, the results are, as predicted, terrible. If all you do is provide someone who's homeless, struggling psychologically, unemployed, estranged painfully from their families with an alternative source of medication, we call that treatment. It's never going to achieve any kind of meaningful change. The Portuguese were already all on top of this, and because they built out the system prior to enacting their decriminalization step, they were able to engage people through dissuasion commissions in robust forms of support that got them out of the settings where they were living in strife and at risk. Because of how they went about it, they did not need to introduce a single drug consumption site. If what you're chiefly concerned about is reducing the transmission of diseases, then a consumption site will help achieve that. But that's pretty much all it's going to achieve.
And here's what they look like inside.
Hi, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I'll get in line.
Yep, do you want to come with me, guys?
I don't know if I feel fully comfortable, but
Have you been here before?
no.
Okay, what's your handle? What do you call yourself?
Tyler.
Tyler,
Yeah.
come on in, Tyler.
Okay.
Okay, you can come take a booth. This is your first time.
Okay.
We do not let people do this, okay?
Okay.
Because you're not allowed to look at people who are privately doing something. Okay?
Okay.
And then you gotta go.
Okay.
That's what you get. Oh, I thought unless you want to just wanted to have a look.
Okay.
So we don't do that.
Okay, all right, thank you.
But you're welcome to stay and take a table if you want. We have a table open if you feel comfortable.
All right. Okay.
Come on
Thank you.
back.
Okay.
I think harm reduction is an incredibly powerful and essential component of how we structure our system, how we engage people. Recognize that harm reduction as a bottom-up, interpersonal way of helping people is an essential practice, but it's got to lead to the ultimate goal of wellness. It's become linked with crazy stuff like drug use. It's not an addiction.
Sure.
We need to defend people's bodily autonomy.
Sure. Rather than a means to an end, it became the end in and of itself, seemingly.
It became an end in itself,
Okay.
and people became protective of that. Then you get this kind of opportunity for predation.
Okay.
So this is economic predation.
Tell me about some of these bad actors.
But they're only bad actors if you have a critical view of capitalism.
In what sense do you say that?
Well,
It's all
for
about the money, man.
If you and I are running a global pharmaceutical company and we look around, the U.S. and other countries, and we see that there are these mandatory disclosure laws, Sunshine Act, and things like that about, if we were to pay doctors to do things. But if we look up in Canada, we don't have laws like that.
Okay.
It's voluntary. When we have people who are currently in crisis as we do now, we need to fast track everything that we know we can do to enable social reintegration.
I like the way this guy talk, man. He sound like he really trying to make something happen.
Inherently matter to them, or inherently valuable.
A man like this is
Already
dangerous to the
committed
government.
A model that we know is not performing well. It's not only the scientific evidence. It's the evidence in our communities.
Sure. Go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
It's clearly not working, right? Let's have the courage to admit that we've made some mistakes, and let's have the courage to shift our direction.
Hey man, that guy makes a lot of sense, man. Is one thing about it, man, that I've learned: you just can't help everyone that want to be helped, man. And you can't help people that don't want to be helped. You know what I'm saying? There's always trickle down to the situation itself, man. But the guy seemed like he got a good head on his shoulders, man. This is a tough situation, but once again, man, I pray for everybody that's going through that for real. Yeah, man, but that's the end of our video, man. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You made it here, and I appreciate that. But before y'all go, man, tap into the W. That's DUBBY. Come on, man. Go to W.com. It's a real deal. And when you go to W, man, when you figure out what you want and what you need, hit that discount code. You did. Capital Y, capital A, capital D, capital I, capital G, man. You did. Get that 10% off, man. You know what I'm saying? And once again, man, hey, listen, if you made it to the end of the video, man, like, share, subscribe. Do all the above. You know what I'm saying? I would appreciate it. Y'all take it easy.